Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Proper Perspective. Today I'm going to talk about Smark Guy, Phil Burnell, and his wrestle show, Smark Guys, because it's on 3.0 now. So originally we had him and John. John carried the show, right? Watched all the wrestling. Phil just kind of gave lukewarm takes about it, and, that was it. They kind of had a passion for it. They went to WrestleMania together. They tried to make it content. Well, 2.0 was PPP's Grill Phil era. I mean, that's all it was. That's all Smark Guys is now. It's a Grill Phil segment. That's all it should be, is just get in there and just do whatever. And, well, the falling out, the snake arc, right? The snakening, whatever you want to call it, Dennis Snake's arc, whatever you want to say, happened. PPP's no longer around. He made too much fun of Phil's fat wife to be allowed to make money with Phil. Now, he paid him half. Phil actually did pay PPP. Which is kind of, okay, cool. Now, Phil is doing tryouts. The other night, Ethan Ralph. That's right. He showed up, was pretty pilled out, a little boozy. A couple times he left to give it a little, as you'll see right now. And the thing is that he showed up because he did a level select and wanted to be on level 1 for a night. Ralph wanted the notoriety of teaming up with Darkside Phil because what else does he have going on? It was at least something to do, something to get eyes on him and eyes onto the kill stream itself. And now he's going to go put his foot right up Duty's ass, apparently. Because why not? I guess it's content. I mean, Duty's going to show up Monday on the kill stream, but Ralph auditioned for Smark Guys. Back to that. It's a wrestling show, right? But they talked a little bit about wrestling, a lot about Keno, trying to slight these guys, trying to laugh at them, and make fun of Ashton, showing his butthole and stuff like that. I mean, great. Yeah, good job, dudes. We really felt it on with that one. It was all for that. It was all because Phil needed somebody to give him some validation for his whole thing and some little victim, support, if you will. Be like, hey man, it's okay. I know they're snakes. They're bad people and all this. Ralph didn't holler. Ralph didn't, man. He did say faggot once, so no. Oops. Better blur that one out, I guess, or beat that one. And then that was about it. Otherwise, he had fallen asleep, either because Zanny's kicked in, or he was just tired and bored of Phil's droning on about the matches. Because that's all Phil does. Is he just recaps shit. It's like a daily wrap of wrestling. It's not really entertaining. They're not really showing you slides. They're not doing insight into matches. They're not really making it about wrestling. And that's a big problem because Phil wants this wrestling show to at least make it to WrestleMania. That's what he needs for it to happen before he kills it. And he says, oh, I tried. And then we can go back to trying to get day 1 views with like Assassin's Creed Shadows dead. Oh, and maybe Adafalt dead after, probably 2 streams. Who knows? It all depends on which whales are supporting Phil. And he made some money, but not as much as you think. Remember, YouTube takes like 30% from this homeboy. So really, it was like $370 is what he took home. And we opened some packs of cards, and we got a Stacy Keebler, and we're going to send it to Ralph. Allegedly. So we'll see if Phil actually does send this thing to Ralph. And next week, he's going to have another co-host. Allegedly, it's Mersh. Well, they're just gonna bag the entire time. They got nothing else to talk about. Cool. That's what it is. Smark Guys has gone nowhere. Just like everything that Phil had for an idea to stop doing gaming, because he hates gaming. He hates it. Right now, he's not gaming because he took a day off. He's taking 2 days off, in fact. That's why I'm putting out back-to-back content for you, bang, bang. Because you might as well. You can drip feed all the content all weekend. I don't know, maybe spread it out further, but Future Proper can decide that when he's done editing this shit. Maybe he went out for a nice walk and a dab. Merch will get that. Yeah, he's a big dad head. Still, Phil's content is suffering. His views are down across the board. His little hot take about being relevant with the FGC because one person told the same story that Phil was telling. Okay. He had takes about Assassin's Creed being a bad game, but he sucks at video games. All right. I mean, 5,000 people watched it. I bet it was trolls mostly. I mean, we're getting sub 200 on our YouTube channel live streams right now for Phil. We're getting about 70 people on Kick, which is mostly trolls, no contributions. We're keeping Kick on just in case if Dr. Alexis wants to felt Phil again. And just in case if, somebody else wants to come back and have a little laugh at him, at throwing money at him. It's like crumbling up a $20 and throwing it at a bum on the street corner. And say, hey, give me your best Grady. I mean, there's nothing here. Like, what are we doing? Phil's pretty much trying to make this show like it's framed A certification. Like, he's trying to give it some validation and trying to hold himself up. But the problem is that the class was facilitated by his father. The problem is that this show just is dead in the water. Without a decent host who can carry it like it should be carried. Even Ralph was trying to give him ideas of what to talk about. Hey, talk about your favorite angle. Talk about your favorite shoot role. Talk about your favorite rivalry. Like, Ralph was kind of trying until he realized that Phil wasn't really trying anymore. I mean, that's where a lot of these guys, Rich, Phil, Ralph, at least Ralph's trying right now to make something happen. That's his whole point of being here, is to make something happen. Because nothing else has happened. I mean, at least he might probably get talked about by Medicare on Saturday. Maybe he'll pull duty on Monday, like he said. I don't know if that's happened yet or not. We'll see. But still, Ralph being here is going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem for a lot of people. It's going to happen. Because he wants to dig in, and DSP wants him to look into detractors. I've been hearing it ever since the days when Mike Plum and I talked. Way back when. He said, Mike's like, hey, do you know any crazy detractors, any loose cannons, if you will, people who really hate Phil and want him to die? I was like, no. I mean, there's a guy piece of peach who might tell him that, but otherwise, no. Like, I don't run with those cats, man. Like ever since I picked up on that and I thought about it, I was like, man, DSP told him, go look into my detractors, they're all crazy. Look into them. They're nuts, they're psychos. They're unwell. He gave him the whole 9-yard about detractors, and that's not it. Detractors don't run like that anymore. There's not no hive mind. There's not no kumbaya, let's be friends festival here. That's just not how we roll. We interact with each other, tap into each other's groups every now and then. For example, if, Mr. Ludacris shows up on That Being Said, he's funny. He's funny as fuck. I'd love to hit him up and talk to him and have a proper stream with him. A little proper chill. Because he's funny. And that's what they do. You tag in, tag out. It's like, you hit up a tag partner one week and next week you're tagging somebody else in. And you move on. Tevin said it the best. If people don't like you, you're just not going to get talked about here. It just doesn't happen. You just get pushed aside. Nobody's watching your content. Nobody wants to see you. Nobody respects your opinion anymore. That's just what happens around these parts. But, when you're trying to be somebody, you're chasing down cloud, and you're trying to, impress people. Sometimes some people fire too close to the sun. It'll happen. Dude, he might find out real quick what Ralph's all about. I hope he did his research. I don't know how much damage you're going to do to the Ralpha mail, but we'll see. We'll see. I'd hope you just pay the man some fees and tell him to put it hush-hush or make it a work project or something silly. Because I don't see Rich coming to help you out. I don't see anybody to come and step in Ralph's path. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sitting here after Ralph's little stream that he's like going after duty, and Phil wants all these detractors' heads. I'm sure Evil AJ's on that list. Tevin's on the list. Snort Hogan's on the list. Memeology's on the list. He wants all the dirt. He's so mad about everybody making money and content off his ass because he can't figure it out. Just like when Ralph said, I can't figure out why people are mad at Phil. Why people don't like him. For me and a lot of my friends and the homies I run with, it's just because we're here to point and laugh. It feels like a reality TV show, and we're like a loose base form that wants to just talk shit about the show. That's all. We want to have a good time about it. I like to put my opinion out there. That's why you get this kind of shit. Because I just like to talk about it. I like talking shit on the internet. It's a good fun time. But again, I'm pointing and laughing at shit. I'm not taking this shit too serious. It's not that fucking deep. Now, I'll watch Monday stream. I'll watch whatever else content floats this weekend. Sunday, you got Phil coming back. You know, I'm sure he's going to want to play Adam Fall or something like that. Soikoden or whatever else he fucking wants to butcher that game's name with. That's just propped up. Like, a lot of this stuff is just propped up by whoever floats the boat at this point. Like, either you paid for the game, you paid for Smark Guys. Like, the funny thing is, Phil's getting his tryouts. He's getting their whales and their little trolls and everybody else to show up on his stream and give him money. And then he doesn't read your shit. He just gets tucks it in the back pocket. Even though Ralph was encouraging it. He said, read it. He was like, I ain't no bitch. You can read it, Doc5 Phil. You can read whatever you want. I ain't running. I'm going to tell you how I feel. And for Phil's doing a little Ernie laugh and pretending like he's like having a secret fun time with it. Like, oh, I won't tell you this because it might hurt. And he's hoping that Ralph will go back and talk about it more. He's hoping that Ralph's going to make all this content on detractors. He's hoping for all this because he's hoping that builds Phil back into a better light. And I just don't think that's possible. You're just seeing two hogs in a shit tornado. And that's what's going to happen. And you're going to just let it play out, man. Let it play out. Point and laugh that shit. Chill on the sideline with me and be like that one meme where it's the dude smoking the dab in the back. You know the one. The two chicks fighting. Yeah. Be like that dude. Just hang in there. Hang in there. You'll survive. Summer's almost here. You're gonna get a whole prosperous farm full of content coming summer. You're gonna get the hot collabs. You're gonna get the cool team ups. You're gonna get the fun stuff and the different experiences come summer because summer's gonna be hot as fuck. It's heating up out here in 2025. And things are heating up, and I'm the worst part is, guys, like, I'm gonna do another top 10. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. We're not even to April. Right now I'm recording this on, the 28th of March. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. It's not ending. It's not ending. It's not gonna stop. We're going all gas, no brakes, baby. So get ready for it. If you want more of this shit, just hit that like button and leave some comments for me. Tell me what you think. Let me know. I'd love to hear other people's takes on this shit. I mean, I love talking to people about all the tisms and the facts and where the money's going and how that kind of stuff plays out. It's good fun. Speculation's fun, man. I like having a good time. You can always hit me up in the DMs. Remember, guys, my DMs are open. Twitter, Discord. You can come find me. You ever want to talk? You want to say what's up? Whatever, man. I get people doing that all the time. Don't be afraid to reach out. I know some of you out there might not reach out and just be like, oh, maybe you won't talk to me. Dude, just hit me up. Slide in. Say what's up. We'll see how it goes. I'm just a real person like you, man. I'm hitting there. I'm a blue collar guy, right? Yeah, that's right. Back to the blue collar work grind, though. So, have a good one, guys. Peace out. I'll catch you on the next one with another proper perspective.